Good morning. My name is Susan Ward, and I am with the Bureau of Student Wellness for the Department of Education. I want to thank you for joining me this morning for our morning coffee chat. And we'll be live today and tomorrow for our 9 a.m. morning coffee chat and our 3 p.m. afternoon bell wellness hour. So please make sure you like the Bureau of Student Wellness on Facebook. Also, be sure to like and follow our social media channels at NH Student Wellness on Facebook and also at NH Schools on Twitter. We'll make sure we're tagging everything we post. Hashtag NH Learns Remotely. Also, be sure to utilize the comment section. It is a great place to have a discussion, share tips, and just keep that conversation going. And I'm going to wait just a moment or two just to make sure our session is in fact live, and just waiting for a couple people to attend. I'm sure a lot of people are busy getting their children ready with remote learning. Some people are on meetings and engaging in meetings and getting ready to tune in, or you can always access this later in the day or when it's convenient for you. So while we're waiting, I'm just going to ask the question, have you engaged in conversation with your child about internet safety? Because now our kiddos are using the internet probably now more than ever. So today we're going to talk about internet safety, and it's a great tool. It's a very powerful tool for learning and engaging in information and remote learning. It also comes with risk. So now that we're using it, again, like I said, now more than ever, it's really important to remind ourselves of a few key points about internet safety. Unsupervised internet use by children and teens can definitely expose them to some inappropriate or even dangerous information or situations. So when discussing this safety with your children, consider the developmental level of your child. Younger children may be monitored a little more, and as children get older, they need more age-appropriate amount of independence and autonomy. So it's important to really open up that conversation with your child regarding internet safety. The Center for Cyber Safety and Education Center is providing free information for parents regarding cyber safety. So for children 10 and older, you can choose to download the free parent agreement or parent-child agreement at imcybersafe.org, or you can use this agreement as a template to create your own. And it's basically an agreement between the child and the parent about using the internet in a safe way. imcybersafe.org also includes a PowerPoint presentation for adolescents, and it discusses information about network scams, cyber safety, and there is in social media too. There's also an e-learning cyber safety program for younger learners as well. And the site has information about cyber bullying, gaming, cyber safety best practices. There's also a section on this site that offers cyber safety tip sheets about scams, passwords, and things like that can actually be shared with senior citizens. So if you know an older adult that's accessing the internet more, this might be something to share with them too, so that they're aware of the types of scams that are going around, especially if they're not used to using the internet as much. Social media platforms are a great way to keep in touch with friends and family, but it can also open up the possibility of communicating with people we don't know. So young people should really understand that they can never fully know who they're talking to online. Even if the person seems safe and their age, people can pretend to be anyone they want and gain the trust of our kids. It's important that our teens know to never, ever, ever arrange a physical meetup with someone that they met online. So this is a great conversation to have with our children. And kids and teens really need to remember to keep personal information private. They really need to know that it's not okay to ever share videos or photos of themselves to anyone. Once it's out there, it's out there. And it can be shared with anyone and anywhere. Children and teens should never share their full name, address, phone number, passwords, plans. And having this conversation with your child, it's important to also up the discussion about reputation and manners, and basically making sure they're not putting anything out there they wouldn't want their family, teachers, or future employers to see, and reiterating they really should be treating others how they expect to be, or how they would expect to be treated online. And let your children know that if they see something they're uncomfortable with, something that scares them, something that makes them sad or unsure, they really need to talk to you, an adult, or an adult that they trust. If your child doesn't feel comfortable discussing this information with you, there are helplines available, such as www.yourlifeyourvoice.org. Another site that was recommended to me was the BoBidenFoundation.org. And on this site, you can register for a free internet safety ebook. And the ebook discusses activities your child may be involved in online that you might not be aware of. And it also gives guidelines about how to have smarter conversations about what your child may be able to access and how to keep your children safer. And the free ebook that they offer is 7 Things You Didn't Know About Your Child's Digital Life. I know there's a lot more tips and information and conversations that we can be having around this. So I really want you to feel free to either share this, use the comment section to open up the dialogue about this. It definitely is a real thing that we need to make sure we're understanding and talking to our children about. And until next time, I want to thank you for keeping this conversation going and tuning in today. Stay tuned for more information on our NH Learns Remotely website for parents, families, and teachers. There are resources available for everyone. So tune in again today at 3 o'clock for another conversation and hopefully some helpful resources. Thank you so much.